Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Lucky and Landlord video. So we are on a win streak of 2. This is our chance, let's not waste it. We are going to just go in, play some Lucky and Landlord. Alright, milk, good start, so we are already ahead, that's great. I'm actually going to buy a goose here. So there's someone who's been writing a guide. It's better than mine. I don't know, it's different than mine mostly, but one of the main things I haven't really been doing, this guy, he has like a over 70% win rate, and the biggest difference between our play styles is that he's just been filling up the board early. And I'm not going to be as aggressive on that, but honestly, probably I've been too shy to pick up stuff early, right? Maybe I should pick up toddlers more aggressively, even if I already have some symbols, because a lot of the time you kind of just need some stuff to combo in order to make sure that you make 300, because otherwise you can just get unlucky, and you don't want that. I've actually been a little bit lucky in having a lot of 2-value symbols show up here. This is interesting. So birdhouse works with our goose. Could have picked up a crow as well. I didn't really want to do it, but would have worked out. There was also an owl on the first spin. There's quickly the wolf, which gives us 3-value symbols, which is probably better than other things that we could go for. And green pepper gives us 3 every spin, just without fill. Like green pepper is the best one in the short term. And maybe that's just what we need. Just +3 every spin, that's a lot. And it might fall off at some point, but let's just do that. It doesn't really combo with anything, right? If we get quickly the wolf, for example, that can lead to some sort of combos and stuff, but well, that's not what we're doing today. My mom is texting me. I'm going to look at it pretty soon. I don't want a lockbox here. These bubbles are going to run out without getting popped by the toddler, but I have a call now, which is great. Can't really do much better than that. Alright, for a second there I was thinking that maybe I should pick up the magpie, but I never actually picked up the birdhouse, of course. And my mom is still texting. I've been texting a bunch with my mom while I had the video paused. Anyway, we don't have the birdhouse, of course. We do have blue pepper and green pepper, so that's basically like having 6 1-value symbols already. That actually helps a lot. Maybe that's something to think about when picking up symbols early. That this really dismisses us from having to pick up so many symbols, but I only want the magpie if I have some synergies anyway, so this is fine. 20, yeah, we could have picked up the birdhouse, it would have been fine, but honestly, green pepper, it just does so much. Alright, we're making 150, but 5-sided die is great. Pizza the cat gives us 1 every spin, might incentivize us to pick up more cats. And we're on the verge of turning off our blue pepper. This is the final spin where we're going to have it, because we are going to pick up some rare, probably. 28. Yeah, that's a martini, that's fine. Oh, we lost the light bulb, so we still have 1. That's fine. Once we pick up 1 symbol, we're going to lose $3, so we have to choose carefully, but having a sand dollar is pretty good, so let's do that. We're turning off our blue pepper now. And picking up a hustling capsule. This is not going to be the run where we get the achievement for losing on a spin where we crack a hustling capsule. But, well, we are here. Goldilocks essence is interesting, but it's not what we're doing. I think we're just getting 4-leaf clover. It's just going to get us a lot of stuff. A bar of soap should do something with the toddler sometimes. Quantum symbol bomb. Didn't we pass on a soap at some point? I don't know. I don't think I want any of those. Let's just go for more peppers. Apparently that's what we're doing here. Jellyfish. Could have gone for the candy. I don't know. Just a permanent +2 seems decent. 39. That's a lot. This is a little bit late to pick up a coal because we're going to have 5 duds pretty soon. And the coal isn't really going to help us make 300, right? Picking up a coal here could be suicide. But honestly, I think we're doing well enough. I'm gonna do it, honestly. I think it's fine. 32. There's a mega chest. We get rewarded. Right, we need 44 to make 300. So we're not there yet, but we should be able to get there. 38. Right, we're making the next one without too much trouble. Right, yeah, we have made 300 right now. Yeah, I think picking up the coal was a really big mistake, but honestly, we have so many peppers. We need chili now. Chili powder, that's what it's called. I want to remove both the flour and the coin, but we have so many empties that right now we just don't get to. Midas bomb. Oh, that's interesting. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do it. Destroyed some duds. Don't think it destroyed anything that we care about. Oh, it destroyed a coal. Oh, it destroyed our new coal. No. Destroyed a rabbit fluff. Nothing major. I think it's fine. Right, destroyed 2 duds, rabbit fluff, cherry coal. I think it's worth it. Got us a lot of money in the short term. Oh, this is interesting. I just really don't want the Hex of Tedium. I'm making the next rent, so it should be fine. Let's reroll once. We're not gonna reroll more than once, right? No. I don't know. We got a diamond though. I'm very happy that this coal didn't break. It would have been bad for us. Oh, this one is almost done. Yeah, we need more stuff. 45. And I mean, obviously we just cracked Midas bomb. Oh, the Midas bomb actually destroyed our 2 duds that had the most time left to go. That's actually good for us. Could have had 3 empties here. Well, we're still 1 rent payment ahead, kind of, so that's good. I don't know what we're doing here. I think Shrine Essence and Chicken Coop Essence are just worthless here, so we're picking up the Quantum Symbol Bomb Essence, even though it doesn't do all that much. Martini, I guess. Well, Swapping Device is insane. It doesn't do anything yet. But yeah, we need to do it, and just a second. Alright, we needed to do this because otherwise we can't see our symbols anymore. We have so many empties. This is not okay. Oh, we don't have that many empties. Just to make sure that there's nothing that we care about adjacencies for now, right? Correct. Okay. 46. We're gonna make this, right? Right, let's calculate just to be sure. So that's 375 minus 120 divided by 7. 37 every spin. Are we allowed to crack an essence capsule here? I don't know. Yeah, we made it difficult for ourselves this run, right? We need a lot of candies from this. I'm gonna do it, but might be a big mistake. There's still no adjacencies to worry about. 28, yeah, this was always going to be one difficult spin. Still no adjacencies. But now we got the quantum symbol bomb and maybe, yes, there's a dame. It was one of the things that we would hope for. Now we get the candy. No, I want a key, not a lockbox. Yeah, none of these do anything. There's the key. Alright. So that's going to give us some more empties again, but that's fine. So I'm going to swap the chest and the mega chest and the key next to each other, but I don't think there's anything else I can do, right? No. I want the toddler to eat the candy and I want the dame to buff the diamond, but that's not going to happen this spin. 21 symbols, alright. And we've already made next rent, so this is fine. Alright, let's just buff these. We can always eat the candy later. 52. Item capsule, maybe we get a thingy. Oh yeah, we have the martinis. We don't really want the martinis gone. Toddler's already eating the candy, so that's fine. Egg carton, could be good. 52. We still have our cat, yes. Had to make sure that the Midas bomb didn't blow up the cat. Yeah, at what point are we drinking these martinis? Because we could do it now, but they're actually helping us right now. I don't want to. 49. Light bulb is fine. I think this is the most that we can get, right? Oh, didn't really see the martini there. That's fine. Fish tank essence, lint roller essence, 5th ace essence. There's a world in which 5th ace essence could happen, but I don't think that's today's world. I'm just gonna go for the fish tank essence. Don't think a cow is good. I want to reroll for a better rare, not take the chemical 7. Beastmaster. Could be good. Doesn't do anything yet. That means that if we find a dove, then we are very happy. We can find the black cat item. I mean, we have jellyfish, pufferfish and 2 sand dollar. I think it's fine for now. It's not great, but it's fine. Fruit basket. We've even destroyed our cherry. It does literally nothing right now. I want a big symbol bomb. Let's just hope for some good stuff. There's a goldfish. Another mega chest, sure. And a treasure chest? I mean, we're picking it up. None of these do anything, that's fine. Not really what I expected. Alright, so goldfish is going away. Milk is going away. How many symbols do we really have? So let's count this as something that's going to go away. This. So then we kind of have 21 symbols. We don't have any duds. That's so weird. We should get one like very soon. I think we can safely remove the flower here, but I don't know. Alright, so we need something to open the chests at some point. Alright, I think this is worth it. Alright, double the cat while it's drinking the milk. 122, that's a good spin. Then we can safely get an essence capsule, maybe you get something worth from it. Could have swapped the diamond so that it was buffed by both the Dame and the light bulb, I guess, but eh. It's probably the best thing we can do in general. Piñata? Should be good. Alright, that's the light bulb gone. 58. We're getting good numbers. But still a lot of work for, well, whatever we do. 61. Yeah, let's just grab more candies and eat them all with the toddler. I do need to get on that. 59. Buffing capsule should be good. We don't see a buffing capsule this spin, but that's fine. I'm actually just swapping like this. Could eat both of the candies, but I think this should be more points, probably, maybe, I don't know. We're close to 700 though, so we're still making rents. Alright, let's just do this, I guess. Don't know what the optimal thing would be. 71. Alright. Holy water essence is never happening. Cayenne pepper essence, it's probably not happening. Although it's happening right now, right? Yeah, we actually don't have anything that we have 3 of. Let's just do that. And there's chili powder essence, which, I mean, I would love the chili powder item. Chili powder essence will give us something. It's better than Nori the Rabbit, so let's just do that. And at that point, second Beastmaster, I guess. It makes me want quickly the Wolf. Alright, let's see if that comes into play somehow. One thing that's going to go away on its own. Yeah, we can safely just remove the coin. I don't know, we've set up these Beastmasters in order to try and do something later. I should have swapped the Dame with the wine, but that's fine. And I think second cat is probably fine. I don't know. It's difficult to know what we really want to do. 55. Have to remember to pick up any dogs that we see. Probably having the Beastmasters buff the same thing is probably one of the best things we can do. There's a key. Keys are good. And I think we can actually open both with the same key. Yes, that's pretty efficient. 200. Robin Hood. That's not doing anything. It's also not a guaranteed rare, so rerolling doesn't really do anything. Dame already buffs everything. These Beastmasters are not really optimally placed. That's fine. I'm hoping we can do some cat stuff here, but I have no idea what's going to happen. Guess we do this. Grave robber. Oh yeah, we still wanted that. Don't think we skipped any eggs. We are doing well enough for now. And these spirits are doing a lot as well. 84. I mean, that's good. That's good. I just don't know if we're beating the Landlord yet, but we are going to see what happens. This feels like the thing to do, right? 81 sand dollar. We do have the green pepper. Yeah, sure, we're still a little bit light on symbols. We have 2 Beastmaster. I think this is fine. And then we do this, I guess. Toddlers really has kind of outlived its usefulness, but well. Right, as long as we can make 1000 consistently, then we should win this run, honestly. Purple pepper doesn't seem all that great. I just want a yellow pepper, I think. We could go for a green pepper, but we can't guarantee always having 3 of the same symbols. So let's just go for the yellow pepper. Dove. Alright, that's our ticket to getting something really good going. Time machine. The chance of actually having time machine do something this run is so low. I'd rather have Maxwell the Bear and have a chance to have that work for us somehow. I don't know. This isn't actually making us any money. That's fine. Nice. So there's a goal. I'm gonna reroll here. Reroll to get a reroll capsule. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, cat is also just a 2 value symbol, just like the jellyfish, so that doesn't actually make us anything. We need to keep a good eye on the dots to make sure that... Oh! Of course, this was our chance to make the dove better. Oops. Alright, alright, alright. We're going to be on that. I'm gonna reroll again. Just make the dove work for us. These are already adjacent. Guess we do this. Probably doesn't matter. Yeah, the goose really hasn't done anything, but that's fine. It doesn't always need to do something. No dove synergies today, so just do this. I don't know. Should probably have swapped the dame away, but well. Alright. So I want the dove to prevent the wealthy capsule. I can't swap the dove next to the cat while still having the dove next to both the milk and the wealthy capsule. Let's just do this. As long as we're incrementing the dove, then we should be fine, right? There's no dove here. Let's just do this. I'm not really doubling the cat here. Maybe that's not optimal, but it's fine. Goldfish for the fish tank essence. And I just destroyed 2 symbols, so we're not really getting any dove value here. Don't want any of those. We should still have a wealthy capsule, right? I think so. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I think we're already at the point where doubling the dove twice is just always going to be our highest value option. Let's just go for the 4-leaf clover essence. Magic key, honey, ruby. None of those do anything. Well, ruby gets buffed by the dame, but that's not even all that great, right? I'm just gonna Reroll here. Yeah, honey only if we find a bear, but we don't even want a bear. Omelette doesn't do anything. We're just skipping. Alright, cardboard box. It's probably still not too late to get at least one token from it. Yeah, we've just made our dove worse, and it's fine. Because I feel like we are winning here. Right, we get 81. We get to fill up our egg box, at least. Sure. Alright, present should be fine. Right, we get to do this. Should have swapped with the dad. That's fine. 63. Bigger? Sure. Yes. 2 dove triggers, that's perfect. Alright. Very happy with this. There's no dove here. I don't think I want the present to break right now. Goldfish. That's awkward. Alright, let's do this. There's a chance for the urn to break, but it's not 100%, so this is fine. Then do this. Yes. Good dove. And none of these. There's no dove here. So we do this. Yeah, we're very close to having won this run. Not 100%, but pretty close to 100% right now. And once we're in the Landlord fight, we can just try to get the dove next to both of the Beastmasters every spin. And if that happens, then we are happy. Alright, we have a removal token now. Should probably remove the 3-sided die. What do we have here? Nothing? Second Dame. That's probably good. Lockpick, Rusty Gear. Rusty Gear doesn't do anything. I mean, hardly. We have 3 cent dollars and 3 duds, but otherwise, let's just go for the lockpick. Alright, let's remove 1 die. I'm actually removing the other die too. It's just such a liability in the Landlord fight. Alright. Should have put it over here because we just swapped an animal away from the spot where the 2 Beastmasters interact. Rabbit. We don't have anything to make rabbits better. Could have done it if it were to come up earlier, but not right now. That is pretty close to being done. 64. Yeah, let's just pick up another spirit. I think that's fine. Right. We don't have a dove right now to prevent this from being destroyed. Not optimal. Let's just do this. $70. Alright, do this. Yeah, I'm very happy with how I played this run. Right? Not that I think that I played it perfectly or anything, just I feel like, yeah, I made decisions in a way where things did lead to a win, and that's just great. I like that. Double buffing the dev is always going to be our best EV option. And yeah, there's that. We don't have a dove right now, so let's just do this, I guess. Chef doesn't do anything. Alright, the dove got a +1. Dove is so iffy with all kinds of symbols. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do this. Great job. 87. We can grab a lockbox. We have a lockpick. There was a chance for this to break, so it's fine. 93. Alright, paying $777, and let's win this one. None of these really do anything. Amethyst should do something. And black pepper, I guess. We get to remove something. I think it's the toddler at this point, right? Yeah. We're also just removing the jellyfish. It's not worth it anymore. We can keep the rest around. Alright. Wanted to buff the amethyst, but honestly this is just so much better. If we don't get to buff the amethyst this run, then that's probably a good thing, right? Right, so I kind of want to double buff the dove, right? Because that's going to give us so much. But then we're letting the wealthy capsule go. I think that's acceptable. Right, we're just winning if we do stuff like this, so there's no reason not to. We've already removed our toddlers, so we don't care about thingy. The piñata barriers give less. That's relevant for the diamond, but nothing else. Right, the amethyst is getting double buffed to spin. Let's just do this. $102. Alright, perfect. Amethyst gives less. Landlord adds a Hex of Destruction. Three-sided die gives less. Right, we removed Hex of Destruction, and I don't think we want to remove anything else. We're just a little bit light on symbols. Do this. I don't think I've swapped that well, because I think I swapped the dame away from the diamond there. Symbols directly above or below are not adjacent. That's relevant. $91. Yeah, we've easily won this one. Let's celebrate by picking up a hustling capsule. I'm not, yeah, I'm still going to swap the dove next to the Beastmasters whenever I can, even if it costs me a +1 on the dove right now. Double buff the amethyst, that should be good. The dove is already getting double buffed. Boom. Light bulb? I don't think that's correct, but it's fun. Yellow pepper gives less, coin cannot be destroyed or removed, less likely to find rares, that's completely fine. Let's do this, I guess. Yeah, the lockbox was not adjacent to the dove, of course. It's a little bit too late to pick up a dog. I should probably have done it. It's probably still raises our average symbol value. Guess we do this, right? Bust our numbers a lot. 93. Skip. Right. Final spin until we need to make until we need to pay 1,000. And now we have 10 spins to make 352 bucks, which we will always do. Yeah, none of these matter. We have easily won this run. It's great. Oh, let's wait for this to tick down. All right. Sure. There wasn't really any other place for me to place the amethyst, because otherwise it would have been right here. Those are not adjacent. Egg thing doesn't work anymore. Do this. We're going to have a lot more removal tokens, but we really don't have anything to spend them on, right? More light bulbs? Yep. Alright, and this should be the final spin. Ah, this is awkward. Right, the dove is always going to be right on top of something. That's fine. Because... Whoa, 9! We have 9! We have 7! Alright, here we go. Let's swap just because. Yeah, swapping device. We didn't have anything to do with it when we picked it up, but I mean, it's just so easy to turn swapping device into a win. We have so many peppers. Yeah, I mean, blue pepper and green pepper are great for getting through the early game, but you need something better at some point. We picked up a Beastmaster and then, right, we got our diamonds. I don't know if the Midas bomb was correct or not. I think it was fine. We had a decent amount of symbols, but this diamond was so important for actually getting through this run. And I don't know what would have happened if this one had been destroyed. Then we might have just lost there. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at our stats. 3 more wins and then we are on 500, and we can see that we are on 137 divided by 247, 55.5% win rate. Climbing again, and I'm going to try to pick up more early game symbols and see how that changes things for us. I'm not going to be too greedy, but I think I've been losing some runs on 300 because I haven't been picking things up, right? Having stuff like a toddler, for example, can just propel you through the early game in a way that you otherwise wouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, I've been being too stingy on the early game. Anyway, yeah, as always, swapping device makes the run a little bit longer. Hopefully not too long. I will see you on the next Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.